All right. Take 34. Welcome. We're going to do a Pilates yoga combo this morning. So we'll start out with some Pilates that will get us all warmed up and focused on our core. Pilates is similar to yoga in that we focus on breathing, connecting with movements, and it is a complement to yoga and everything else that we love to do in our life. So things to remember about Pilates: we never want to hold our breath. It's important to continue to breathe. If I happen to say inhale and you exhale, that's okay as long as you're breathing. It's good. Eventually you figure out what's the correct way. Second thing we need to watch out for is pulling on the head or the neck to keep ourselves lifted off the mat in what we call the C shape. So if you start to feel strain in your neck or your shoulders, you need to take a break, regroup, and then come back up into the position. Third thing is overuse of lower back. It is part of the core, so it is involved, but we should not be feeling it. We should feel the work coming from the abdominals. So if your lower back starts to strain or stress, you know that something is incorrect with your form, and again, simply take a break and then jump back in when you can. So first thing we'll do is take a little relaxation down on our backs. Let your arms rest at your sides, palms open, face to the sky. Close your eyes. Let's start breathing deeply in through the nose, expanding belly, back, and rib cage. Exhale out through the mouth. As we're exhaling out through the mouth, we're going to feel our abdominals really working hard when we purse our lips or clench our teeth to force the air out to a smaller space. While we're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, bring awareness to your arms and simply stretch them really straight at your sides from shoulders to fingertips. So you're going to tighten all the muscles in those arms. Then we're going to let the arms relax and do the same with our legs. Stretching our legs long and straight from our hips to our heels, tightening all the muscles in those legs. And then let the legs go soft. Now let's focus in on the belly. I want you to tighten the belly. And imagine that you've got a string attached to the back side of your belly button. And you're pulling down on that so it's attaching to your spine without holding your breath, without tensing anything other than the belly. Now let the belly relax. And we'll do that again, navel to spine. Holding it there, don't hold your breath. And release. Again, navel to spine. So this is something you can do even when you're not in class. Practice navel to spine. Your abdominals are voluntary muscles, so you can tell them what to do. It's most times we don't think about them. And then let them release. Now let's inhale, arms skyward. Exhale behind us. Reach out through all of your fingers. Push out through your heels and stretch your body super straight. And then let it go soft. From there, let's pull left knee to chest. Give it a hug. And while it's hugged in, we're keeping the shoulders relaxed and the spine relaxed. And we're going to point and flex that foot. And then roll the ankle around, lead with your big toe. And then we'll go the other way. Allow your foot to rest. And then we'll switch legs. So right knee pulls in, start with that good close hug. Flexing and pointing. Nice easy rotation at our ankle. And then reverse. And then just rest your foot. Now let's bring both knees in at the same time. So again, nice tight hug, keeping the shoulders relaxed, the spine relaxed. We'll add a couple rocks from side to side. Great way to massage either side of your spine. And then hold center and let's circle knees around, massaging through that lower back. And then reverse. And then just keep the knees tucked in. Now from there, I want you to tighten the belly like we practice. While you're doing that, press down through the back of your rib cage and round the spine so your nose comes up towards your knees, chin towards your chest. Not feeling any strain in the neck whatsoever. And then release back down. Try again, tighten the belly, which is going to give us the power to roll up, nose toward knees, chin towards chest. And we're back down. Once more, tighten the belly, round up, nose to knees, chin to chest. Now stay there. Thumb and index fingers form a triangle lightly back of the head. Separate the knees, heels together, toes apart. Inhale, push out. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more, inhale, exhale. I'll bring knees and feet together, scrunch your toes, press through arches, pull back in, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Keep going, flex your feet, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Two more, inhale, one more, inhale, exhale. Now just keep the legs out straight, let's point and flex. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay holding. Now arms at your sides, palms facing up. Start to pump. Inhale for 5 beats and exhale for 5 beats. Flip your hands over. Inhale. Flip again. Level 2. You can modify, bend your knees. Flip. Level 1. Feet on the mat. Flip. 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 And hold up. Tuck the knees in. Rest your head down and breathe. Alright, so now it should feel a bit warmer. And we're going to move into some roll-ups. So start with your knees bent, feet on the floor, legs tightly pressed together. Arms behind your shoulder relaxed on the mat. The goal is to use the belly to roll us up as far as we can without engaging the hip flexors or lifting the feet. So we inhale, arms come up, shoulders fall back. Exhale, tightening the belly, peel up one vertebra at a time. Once up, inhale, and then exhale, we're back down again. Inhale, arms up, shoulders dropping back. Exhale, scooping the belly and peels us up. Inhale, exhale, we press back down. Again, inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, peeling up as far as we can. Inhale, exhale, tuck, and roll back down. Inhale, arms up, shoulders dropping back. Exhale, belly peels us up, stretch as far as we can. Inhale, exhale, tuck, and roll down. Inhale, arms up, shoulders dropping back. Exhale, belly pulls us up, stretch as far as we can. Inhale, exhale, back down. Now, if you're confident that you're not using your legs, push them out straight. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, shoulders drop back, peeling up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back down. So it's easier to cheat with your legs stretched out straight. Inhale, arms up, shoulders dropping back. Exhale, belly pulls us up. That's why I want you to master being able to roll up with your knees bent versus straight legs. Exhale, come back down. Let's try one more. Inhale, arms up, shoulders dropping back. Exhale, belly pulls us up. Stretching as far as we can. Inhale. And then exhale, tuck and roll back down. Once we're down, just a nice long stretch. And then we're back to knees to chest. Tightening the belly once again, pressing through the back of the ribs. Return to that C shape. Arms at your sides, palms to the sky. Let's bend our elbows. Fingertips meet shoulders. Inhale, arms and legs straight. Open, close, just legs. Exhale, bend your knees and your elbows. Inhale, push straight, open, close. Exhale, knees, elbows. Inhale, push straight, open, close legs. Exhale, knees, elbows. Inhale, push straight, open, close. Exhale, knees, do 2 more. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, knees, 1 more. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, knees, elbows. Now tuck the knees back in, rest your head down and breathe. All right, ready for some leg series. We're gonna start with our left leg stretched up straight to the ceiling, right knee bent, foot on the mat for level 1, or push it out straight for level 2. Meanwhile, arms at your sides, palms to the sky. We're gonna take that left leg, cross to the right, circle out and up. So I want you to draw a circle on the ceiling directly above your face, about the size of a large beach ball. And while you're circling that leg, there should be no movement in the rest of the body. Last 2. And 1. No other way. Go out and around, in and up. Last 2. And 1. Hold the leg up. Now bring the other leg up to join it. Toes close, heels apart. We inhale, lower about halfway. Exhale, sweep around, legs back together. Inhale down. Exhale around. And again, If you're feeling this in your lower back and you've got your tummy pulled in absolutely as tightly as you can, instead of going halfway down, just go a quarter of the way down. So I want you to use your common sense. Listen to your body. You want to be feeling this in the correct place. So it's all about the belly. Inhale down. Exhale one more. Inhale down. Exhale round and stay. Now we'll switch. Let's keep the right leg straight with our toe directly over our nose. Left knee bent level 1 or pushed out straight level 2. Right leg crosses, left circles out and up. Large beach balls on the ceiling directly above us. Last circle. And reverse. Out and around, in and up. Last 2. And 1. Leg is up, other leg joins it, toes touching, heels apart. Inhale, sweep around and down, come together, exhale, lift up. Inhale around, exhale, pull. Last 2. One more. Hold up. Now both legs circle around to the left and then come up on the right, and then from the right to the left. So this is our corkscrew, and our circles are smaller now. So think about a basketball tracing on the ceiling. Again, the rest of the body motionless. Last set. Last circle. Hold up. Tuck your knees in and breathe. All right. On the next exhale, let's roll up. Let's get ready for spine stretch. So in spine stretch, we need to have straight legs, straight spine. If you need to elevate your hips, you can slide a pillow or another mat that you've got rolled up onto your hips, and that's going to help those tight hamstrings allow you to sit with straight legs and straight spine. Legs apart, no wider than hips. Flex your feet so your legs stay active the whole time. Arms extend, shoulder level, palms facing up, same thing. Want to keep the arms active so they're going to keep reaching away from the body. No lowering, no lifting, they're going to stay right there. Armpits remain over your hips at all times. So we inhale in preparation. On the exhale, start tightening the belly. While that's happening, your chin drops to your chest. You're pushing out through fingers and feet. And then inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, head. Try again, exhale, scooping the belly and round the spine. Drop your chin to your chest. Push out through fingers and feet. Inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, head. Exhale, scooping in. Inhale, lifting up, lower, middle, upper spine, head. Exhale, scooping in. Inhale, lifting up, lower, middle, upper spine, head. Exhale, scooping in. See, we look just like the letter C from the side. And then as we inhale and get taller and taller and taller, we're actually longer than when we started. Again, exhale, scoop in. Inhale, rise up. And once more, exhale, scooping in. And inhale, rising up, lower, middle, upper spine, head. Let the arms come down. Do a couple shoulder rolls back front. Remove that elevation if you're using it. Let's bring legs back together. We'll bend our knees. Place our hands behind our thighs. Relax our shoulders away from our ears. Scooping the belly in. Find your balance on your tailbone. Big toes close, knees apart. You're going to drop your chin against your chest. Tuck your nose between your knees. Level 2 can be the same, but you can bring your hands across your shins. So you're using only the belly to pull us back, and then only the belly to bring us back up again. Want to make sure that we don't roll back onto the neck. And then we're not using our legs to help get us up. Let's all try 2 more. And then just hang out in that nice tucked in position. From there, we're going to keep that left knee in, stretch your right leg out straight. Roll back until you end up, again, on that rib cage. Right hand to top left knee. Left hand to top left ankle, elbows open. We alternate. 4, 3, 2, 1. Big hold. Switch hold. Switch hold 1 more. Switch hold. Now let's tuck both knees in. Hands are going to rest on your ankles, your shins, or the tops of your feet. As we inhale, arms and legs stretch, 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 stretch. Exhale, sweep the arms around, tuck the knees in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull. Last 2. And 1 more. Stay right there. Now let's extend the left leg straight up. Hands are going to reach up as close to your ankle as you can. Okay, so no holding behind the knee, no bending the knee. You want to keep the legs nice and straight. You can extend the other leg as well. And then we're going to start to draw that left leg forward towards the face, pulling the right leg away from the face, and then we switch. And the hands are merely guiding your leg into place. Do not force or yank. It's nice, deliberate, controlled movements always. That's what makes Pilates so effective. Last 2 and 1. Good hold right there. Let's bring the other leg up. Toes close, heels apart. You can rest your head down for a moment. Everybody form thumb and index finger triangle. Level 1, insert triangle under your butt, and you're going to keep your butt on that triangle. That's going to give your lower back and belly a little extra help. Level 2 people are going to keep your butt pressed down into the mat, put the triangle behind the head. Everybody's tightening the belly, and we're up in our C shape. So we inhale, drop slowly, 1, 2, 3. On the exhale, we snap the legs up without lifting the butt. So it's inhale down. Last 2. 1 more. Hold up. Okay, so everybody knees to chest. Everybody triangle behind your head. Everybody still up in your C shape. Left knee and right leg out. And just start with the legs, alternate. And notice that there's no movement in your hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay, now lift a little higher. Opposite armpit crosses to knee, and then we switch. Lift, twist, 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 lift, twist. Let's do 8 and 6 and 4 and 3 and 2 and stay. Switch, stay. Switch, stay. Last one. Switch, stay. Knees tuck in, head comes down, and breathe. Ooh, let's rest your feet down, arms go wide. Drop your knees left and we look right. Come back up, we'll drop our knees to the right and look left. And then we're back to neutral. Now let's space the feet apart, no wider than our hips. We've got toes and heels out. And enough space between your heels and your buttocks that when we bridge up, we're feeling it in the hamstrings and the glutes, not in the quads or the knees. We're going to tighten the belly and start to peel off the floor, lifting up into bridge. And then exhale equally as smoothly, make your way back down. Again, tightening the belly. Let's peel up off the mat into bridge. And then exhale, we melt back down. Tightening the belly as we're peeling up into bridge. Now I want you to stay in that bridge. Pull the left knee in, stretch it up towards the sky. We're going to lower and lift, flex, point, down, up. Inhale, exhale. Last 2 and 1. Stay up and circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Big hold. Now let's bend. Place the foot down. Continue to press the hips. Pull the opposite knee in. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Lower and lift. Flex. Point. Last 2 and 1. Hold the leg up. Circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Big hold. Good. Now bend. Place your foot down. Press your hips a little higher. Holding up. And lift the arms up. And then slowly inch down. 1 segment. At a time. Once you're down, release. Let's pull knees to chest. Give ourselves that good hug. Rock gently side to side. Couple knee circles round and round. And reverse. Very good. And then let's rest our feet back down. Let's stretch one leg out. Keep one leg bent. And then arms behind us and roll towards the straight leg so you can continue to roll all the way over onto your belly. Once there, we're just going to stretch everything long and straight. Try to reach a little farther with your left arm and your right leg and then lift up. Come down and we'll switch. So stretch first, longer, 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 and then lift. And lower down. Now arms and legs together. Stretch, 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 and lift. And then open wide. Bring your arms alongside your thighs. Keep reaching out to the top of your head and the tips of your toes. And then we can mount all the way down. Let's place our hands under shoulders, tuck elbows in. Press through tops of feet and hip bones. Pull out through top of the head, lengthen the spine. We rise up into cobra. And then exhale, let's push back. And we made it into extended child's pose. Let your ribs drop through your knees, forehead on the mat. Palms opening to the sky. And then we're going to flip the hands over. Foundational hands, wide spread fingers. Turn them in slightly. Scoop the belly and let's round up for a nice cat stretch. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, try again, rounding out for your cat. And then inhale, lengthen, open for cow. And then just come back to neutral spine. Let's extend through the heel of our right foot. Add that left arm forward, palm to the sky. There's our spinal balance. Exhale, lower and switch sides. Extend and reach. Exhale, lower, switch, extend, reach. Exhale, lower, switch, one more, extend, reach. And exhale, lower. Big toes close once again. Knees apart, tailbone back towards heels, forehead to the mat, palms to the sky. Return to foundational hands. Let's tuck our toes under. Lift our tailbone towards the sky. Let your head dangle through extended arms. Feel your rib cage pulling closer to your thighs. And feel the back of your shoulder blades extending towards the gluteals. Let's nod the head, yes. Shake our head, no. Let everything just hang there and walk your dog a few times. So lift and lower each heel individually. Press both heels down. And then inhale, come forward to a nice strong plank. Exhale, return to down dog. Inhale to that plank. Exhale, down dog. Once more, inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Now take a giant step forward with your right foot, placing it between your hands. Once there, check that your right knee is stationed over your ankle. We've got a nice straight line from the heel of our left foot right up to the top of our head. And then we'll sink that knee down, press to the top of your foot, and let's reach high to the sky. That's going to give us crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Tuck the left toes so we can return to lunge, and then step back with your right foot into plank. Pressing back up into down dog. A few more walks of our dog. Pressing the heels down, and then we'll step the left foot between the hands, bringing us back into lunge. From there, let's sink down onto the right knee, press through the top of the right foot. We'll reach high to the sky, crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward, hands to mat. Tuck the toes, lift the knee, return to your lunge. Stepping back again into our plank, press back up into down dog. And then inhale again into plank. Now modify to your knees, and as we lower, elbows are opening, chest down, then hips down. Tuck the elbows in, press through tops of the feet and hip bones, lengthen spines, rise up into cobra. Exhale, let's come back down, elbows open on the way down, but then they tuck in as we inhale, rise, coming up. Let's try once more, exhale, going down, and then inhale, rise and lift. We'll tuck our toes, press back up into downward facing dog. Let's step forward, right foot, left foot. Toes close, heels apart. And then we're going to inhale and roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. And then exhale into our heart. Let's inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, roll up, reach to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Again, inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Now step back with your right foot and get into your lunge. Once established, push the right heel down. You're going to turn your right toes out slightly and align your left heel with the back of your right heel. Now start lifting upper body. Once you've made it upright, check. Is your knee still over your ankle? Are your hip bones facing forward? Are your shoulders squared out over those hips? Add the arms when ready. Warrior one. Open the arms wide, stay long in the waist. Let's hinge forward, bringing us into a warrior airplane. And then while we're here, simply lift to the ball of your right foot. That's going to bring you back into your lunge, and that would be our airplane lunge. Now let your hands return to the mat, and let's walk ourselves around so we're in a straddle, facing the wide edge of our mat. Adjust your feet so your toes are turned in slightly, heels out slightly, hands are directly under our shoulders. Let's do a big inhale to look out. And then as we exhale, we're going to sink down. And then see if you can slip your fingers under the outer edges of your feet. And use the strength in your arms to actually pull yourself a little deeper down. Remember, bent knees is perfectly fine. You want to really focus on letting go of the upper body. And then let the hands release and come back so they're directly under our shoulders. Inhale with your flat back to look out. Exhale, opening the arms into our airplane straddle. And then inhale, rising to standing. Once we're upright, ensure that your feet are a little wider than your hips, toes in, heels out. Arms outstretched with palms to the sky, 5-pointed star. From there, we're going to lower the left arm down and around, let it make a full circle, come back into your 5-pointed star. And then do the same with that right arm. And then try both together. And again, both together, but now add a little squat. And come up again. And one more. Good, and then from there, let's bring both arms high overhead. Let your fingertips meet together. Let your palms press together, and then we'll lace our fingers together. Now let your index fingers press together. We want to keep those upper arms slightly forward of our ears. And then let the arms come forward and breathe across upper back and back of shoulders. Let's bend the elbows so the forearms and the elbows meet together. And then let's reopen into that star. From there, we're going to turn our left toes to the front end of our mat. Align our left heel with our right arch, looking out past that left hand. Start to bend the left knee. Comes out over the ankle without pushing past toes. And you want to really work at centering your body weight. And then let's pull straight. And go again. And just breathe into all that power of warrior two. And then go ahead and lift that right arm alongside your right ear. Stretch the left arm further forward, then lift the right as you lower your left and push your left palm towards the sky. Breathing up the left side of your ribs. And then let's return to warrior two. Now we'll pull the legs straight so we're back to where we started. And now you're going to imagine yourself pressing against the wall. So you want to stay very open, very flat. Your right hip starts to pull right and your left arm starts reaching far away from your right hip. Once you can't go any farther, send the left hand down, reach the right hand high. And that is our triangle pose. So we want to feel our left hip, our right hip pressing a little forward, our right shoulder pulling slightly back. No tension in the neck or the shoulders. As we exhale, let's start to bend that left knee and place your left forearm on your thigh or left hand to the mat for extended angle pose. And then as we exhale, we'll bring right hand down. Return to the ball of that right foot so we're back in lunge. Send your left foot back into plank. Exhale, we're going to lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. Exhale, chuck our toes, we're back up into down dog. And then let's inhale forward into plank and go right back up into down dog. Let's step right foot through the hands, returning to lunge. Once we're in lunge, we'll keep pressing down with that left hand. Inhale, right arm to the side, and then exhale, revolve at our waist, and that forms our twisting lunge. And then let's exhale the right hand down. Start pushing your weight forward onto your right leg as it goes straight. And lift our left leg behind us, hip level. Let your hands form a tripod with your right foot, and that would be our tripod balance. Remain like that, or inch that left hand over so your left or your right thumb is aligned with your right pinky toe. Roll the left hip open, add the left arm towards the sky, and there's our half moon balance. Exhale, hand down if it's lifted. Let's go ahead and step that left foot in, toes close, heels apart. And then I want you to bend your knees like you're trying to sit down in a little tiny chair behind you. While you're sitting your butt down, you're going to pull your knees closer together, and then you're going to lift your ribs off of your thighs and look out as you extend your arms for chair pose. And then let's inhale, rise out of our chair. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale again, extend, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. This time, let's step back with left foot into lunge. Once there, push left heel down, turn left toes out slightly. Align your right heel with the back of your left heel. Start lifting upper body. Check that right knee still over ankle, hip bones facing forward, shoulders squared out over the hips. Our body weight is centered, and we add the arms for warrior one. And then opening the arms, keep the spine nice and long as we hinge forward. Ribs close to our front thigh, warrior airplane. On the exhale, let's bring our hands back to the mat. Return to the ball of your back foot. And then proceed to walk yourself around so we end up in our straddle, facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes are in, heels out. Remember, bent knees is fine, hands directly under shoulders. You're gonna inhale, look out, flat back. And then exhale, let's sink deeper down. Again, we're gonna try to slip our fingers under the outer edges of our feet. Use the strength in our arms to pull us deeper down and breathe. Let's release our hands, walk them back into place, and then press down into your palms. And let's go ahead and rock back onto our heels. Lift up your toes and spread them open really wide. And then we're gonna press them all down, and I want you to raise your heels. And then let your heels press down. Inhale with our flat back looking out. Exhale, open wide for airplane. And then from there, let's inhale, rise to standing. Adjusting our feet, toes in, heels out, palms to the sky, 5-pointed star. Lower the right arm, let it make a full circle up and around. Lower the left, there's that full circle. Both arms together. And again, but bend the knees. And again. And try one more. Good, and then lift the arms high overhead. Fingertips meet together. Palms press. Fingers lace. Index fingers press together. Let the arms come forward. Breathe across upper back and back of shoulders. And then let's reopen back into our star. Next, right toes face the front end of your mat. Align your right heel with your left arch. Bend the right knee when ready. Find that place where your knees position over your ankle. Your body weight is centered equally into both feet. And then pull straight. And we'll try again. Breathing into that power. We lift our left arm alongside our left ear. We stretch that right arm further forward. Now we lift the right and lower the left. Turn your right palm so you can push it towards the sky. Breathing into reverse warrior. And then we'll come back into warrior two. And then go ahead and pull that right leg straight, and we're back to our start position. Now we're ready to begin to build triangle. So first, we're pulling our left hip left. We're stretching that right arm far, far away, as far as it will go. Once we can't go any farther, send the right hand down and the left hand high. And there's our triangle pose. We're pressing the left hip slightly forward, rolling the left shoulder slightly back, breathing away any tension from your neck or your shoulders. And focus on just breathing into all that space you've created along the spine and along the front of your body. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, start to bend that right knee. You can either place your right forearm on your thigh or rest your right hand on the mat. Extended angle pose. As we exhale, start to revolve upper body. Let your hands return to the mat. We're back on the ball of our foot, so we're in lunge, and I just want to go into airplane lunge because I forgot to do it on this side. And then hands to the mat. Go ahead and step back with your right foot into your plank. Exhale, let's lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. Exhale, we'll tuck our toes. We're back up into down dog. And then inhale, return to your plank. And exhale again, down dog. We'll step that left foot forward, bringing us back into lunge. Once there, let's keep the right hand pressing down. Inhale, left arm out to the side. Exhale, revolve at our waist, and there's our twisting lunge. And then we'll exhale that hand down. Once that's done, start to push your weight forward onto your left foot as you're straightening your left leg. Send the right leg behind your hip level. And position your hands so they form a tripod with that left foot. And we could remain like that, or we could position our left hand so our left thumb is in a straight line with that left pinky toe. We start to roll the right hip open, adding right arm to the sky as our half moon balance. Exhale, right hand down if it's lifted. Let's all step right foot in, toes close, heels apart. We're going to bend those knees again like we're sitting down into a tiny chair. And while that's happening, pulling the knees closer together, lifting ribs from thighs, adding arms alongside ears for chair pose. And then inhale, rise to standing. And exhale, hands to heart. Again, inhale, rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back into plank. Let's keep right shoulder over right wrist, turning into side plank. Left arm to the sky, modify to the side of your right knee if you'd like. We'll come back around into our plank. Press back up into down dog. Inhale again into plank. This time left shoulder over left wrist, opening side plank. Exhale back around into full plank, and again, downward facing dog. Let's walk our dog a few more times. Let both heels press down, and then make our way onto all fours. Once there, separate knees, big toes close. Let's push back. Tailbone reaching towards your heels, chest dropping through the knees, forehead on the mat. Fingers reaching to the front end of your mat with your palms opening to the sky. We're going to thread the left arm through the right armpit. Let your shoulder rest down. Let's bring that arm out and we'll switch. And then let that arm come back out and push back. Come back into foundational hands. Scoop the belly and let's round up for a nice cat stretch. Sink our navel, lift our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart, cow. And then re-find neutral spine. Once we found neutral spine, we'll just come back and have a seat. And let's stretch our legs out straight. So once we've got our legs straight, we're going to push out through the heels of our feet. Place your hands on either side of your hips. Press down firmly into your palms like you're trying to push yourself off the mat, and continue to press through your feet so everything is really tensed and working. And then we're going to relax a little bit, and we're going to let our fingers walk forward, push back through the tailbone, feel your belly button melting down, then your chest, and finally your head. And let's come back up. Let's take our legs wider apart. And hands stay between the legs. Again, we're going to inch the hands forward, push back through that tailbone. Think about belly button, chest, and head going down in that order. And then we can rise back up. Let's inch left hand towards left ankle, send right hand high, and then side stretch over. And then come up and we'll switch. Right hand towards right ankle, left arm high, and then side stretch over. And then we'll lift back up. Now let's bend the knees so we can bring the soles of our feet together. We want to walk our heels in as close to our body as we can. Let your feet rest in your hands. Press your knees open, wider, wider, widest. Keep the spine long and open. And we'll exhale, soften a bit. Let's stretch the left leg out straight, and we're going to place our right ankle on our left thigh. And then let's use our right hand to push gently on that inner right thigh till we feel some release in our hip. And when we look down at our legs, they should resemble the number 4. And then let's lift that right leg. And we can either thread the arms beneath that lower right leg and just kind of cradle that leg like this, and bending the elbows, that's going to bring that leg closer to your body. Or you can try placing the bottom of your right foot in the crease of your left elbow, letting that left elbow wrap around the outer edge of that foot, and the other arm comes around, and that would be another version of cradle the baby. We want to make sure though that we're looking at that right ankle, we're not seeing it twisting or sickled, it's nice and straight. We want to stay as open as we can. And then as we exhale, let's set that foot on the mat. We'll still keep it bent, the knee bent. We're going to still feel our sit bones on the mat. But now I want you to wrap that left arm around that right knee. Inhale, taller and straighter. As we exhale, rotate at your waist so you're looking over your right shoulder. And then see if you can pass the back of your right hand around so it ends on the outside of your left hip. As we exhale, let's untwist. We'll stretch that leg out straight. Place hands on either side of your hips. Push out through the heels of your feet. Press down through those palms. And we're back to sitting up really, really straight. Exhale as we soften. Fingers walking forward, pushing back to the tailbone. Belly button, chest, and head in that order. And then we're back up. And we'll take the legs wide out once again, pushing out through the heels of our feet. Fingers walking forward, belly button, chest, and head. And then back up. Reach right hand towards right ankle, left arm high, we side stretch. And then back up. And let's switch. And then lift back up. Hands come down. And then from there, let's bend the knees. Soles of the feet come together. Rest your feet in your hands. Pull those heels in closer to your body. Opening, opening, opening those knees nice and wide. And then we can soften a bit. Let's go ahead and stretch our right leg straight. We're going to place our left ankle on our right thigh this time. Use that left hand to push gently on the inner thigh till we feel some release going on in that hip. And then let's lift that leg. And again, our choices. Remember, threading the arms beneath, letting it rest in your forearms and guiding the leg in closer, or taking the bottom of that left foot, placing it in the crease of the right elbow, letting that wrap around, and checking that you're not sickling your ankle. And then as we exhale, let's release. We'll set that foot on the mat. Continuing to keep it bent, walking the heel in as close to the body as we can. Feeling those sit bones. Let's wrap right arm around that left knee. Inhale, taller and straighter. Exhale, rotating at the waist to look over that shoulder. And then passing that left hand around so you can get the back of your left hand to press into that outside right hip. And then let's exhale and untwist. One more time, we'll stretch out both legs nice and straight. Place your hands on either side of your hips, pressing down into your palms, pushing out through those feet. And relax a tiny bit. We're going to walk our hands a little further back. So now our fingertips are pointing right at the buttocks. Same thing, pressing down through the palms, pushing out through the feet. And then see if you can start lifting your hips up and pressing your feet down towards the mat to bring you into a reverse plank. And let's exhale our way back down. Hands walking forward, pushing back through that tailbone, belly button, chest, and head going down. And then let's come back up. Once we're up, let's move into a tailor style position. This is another instance where it may benefit you to sit on a pillow or a rolled up mat. Put your palms open, face to the sky, backs of your hands are going to rest on your knees. I want you to allow your chin to fall to your chest and breathe into the back of your neck. Inhale, lift the head to back, open your throat. Exhale again, chin to chest. Inhale, lift the head to back, open your throat. And again, exhale, chin to chest. Let's roll left ear to the left shoulder. Drop the chin, we roll to the right. Drop the chin and roll left. Drop the chin and roll right. Drop the chin and roll left. And then just stay there. Let's place left hand just above the tip of your right ear. So you get a nice, easy stretch going up the side of your neck. And then simply press your right palm into the mat. Extend that left hand high to the sky, gazing up. Side bend to the right. Sweep forward, reach all the way out, come back up. And let the arm release. And then let's roll the shoulders from back to front. Increase the circles a little bit larger, palms up. And then simply let your hands return to your knees. Chin to chest. This time it's right ear, right shoulder. Placing right hand just above the tip of your left ear. So we're breathing up that left side of the neck. And then we're pushing left palm into the mat. Reaching right hand high, gazing up. Side bend to your left. Sweeping forward, reaching out, coming back up. Side bend over. Up and let that arm float down. Again, we've got a couple shoulder rolls back front. Larger arm circles, really big ones, and then just a nice stretch towards the sky. Let's let our hands press together at heart center. Point your fingers away from your heart and then in towards your heart. Away and inward. Once again, away and inward. And then just straight up. And then release and let your wrists kind of hang out under your armpits. Turn your thumbs down. Open your throat. Sweep the arms around, backs of the hands meet. Pull them back in under your armpits. Opening. Sweeping around, backs of the hands meet. And once more under the armpits. Opening, opening, opening. Sweeping around, backs of the hands meet. Fingertips float to the mat as you drop down. And then as slowly as you can, one vertebra at a time, returning to our seated mountain pose. Draw the shoulders up into your ears. Pull them down. Again, shoulders into ears. And pull them down. And then just stretch your arms out. Push out through the heels of your hands. Spread out your fingers. And then just rotate palms forward. Let's let our hands come together, and we made it. So voila, that took care of our Pilates yoga combo. Started out with some technical difficulties, but we made it through. So I hope you feel stronger, ready to face the day. Don't forget, lots of water keeps everything nice and juicy and functioning. Random acts of kindness makes the world a better place. Kindness to all living beings. Every action that you take creates a reaction out into the world. Thank you for joining me. I'll be back tonight to let you know what we've got taking place tomorrow. So your homework in the meantime is to stay safe, stay healthy, and stay kind. I will see you soon.